So, the double XP weekend is now well behind us. And like me, I'm sure that you are missing all of that succulent additional bonus XP. So now more than ever, it is vital that we are taking advantages of all the bonus XP that we can. In today's video, we're going to look at a tasty squirrel stew. We're going to cook up this bad boy in all its goodness for a cool additional 20% XP. And discuss what other bonuses we can stack on top of that for even more XP goodness. So let's do that. Now, a disclaimer straight off the bat. In order to be able to take advantage of the 20% XP we're discussing here, you need to have the carnivore mutation, alright? You must have the carnivore mutation. Something amazing is happening in game. The carnivore mutation is working properly, and it states here clearly, eat meat, but not veggies, with no disease and twice the benefits. Now, what do we mean by twice the benefits? In this particular case, guys, eating this tasty stew would normally net you 10% additional bonus. But because we're using the carnivore mutation, well, we're getting twice the benefits, and that works out at 20%. It's absolutely fantastic. We can't turn this up. We've got to go and we got to make some of this stew. Now, if you've gone the other path and you've gone with a herbivore, I'm putting together a different video on another meal you can do involving cranberries to get 20% XP that way. As soon as that's up, it'll be in the top right hand side of your screen now. And I guess if you don't have any mutation, then don't worry about it. You're getting 10% regardless. Or maybe pick a side, guys. Carnivore, herbivore, choice is yours. For this recipe, we will need some boiled water. That's really, really easy to get. We don't even need to worry about that. We need some salt. Salt is a tricky one in game, but thankfully I have a video all about locating pepper. I've popped that up in the top right of the screen now. And funny enough, wouldn't you know it, beside a lot of the pepper, there is salt. So knock yourself out with that one. The more difficult of the ingredients is the squirrel bits. Squirrels can be pretty hard to find reliably, so you can repeat this over and over. But luckily, I have 3 spots that never fail me that we will be having a look at today. Finally, we have the tato, or the taro, depending on how you want to pronounce it. I actually grow these at my camp. I recommend you do as well if this is something you will be using, but I'll show you where to pick some up nonetheless. And you can make some tasty stew, and anything you have left over, plant in your camp so you don't need to make that trip next time. Alright, so we're going after the squirrel. So we're going to go to the White Spring Bunker to start off. So that's right here on the map. And once you appear in front of this here door when you spawn in, you don't want to go into the door. You kind of want to go above the door. So we're going to hop up here. Now, if you don't have marsupial, you can just kind of come around over here and run up this little path, Brilliant. So, when I get up here, I'm just going to start tapping vats. Tap, tap, tappity, tap, tap. Because these can be hard to spot. There's a wabbit. We don't want the wabbit. There's the squirrel. All right. Boom. Now, before I killed the squirrel, I nearly forgot. I'm going to put on Butcher's Bounty. Because that will mean... Where are you? Where are you? I think I've gone too far. Oh, there we are. With Butcher's Bounty on at level 3, I have an 80% chance to find extra meat. So I might get some more squirrel bits off this squirrel. Where are you gone, squirrel? There he is. Alright. And finally, I'm just going to change gun so I don't blast him to bits with that explosive. And let's pop him out of his misery. And it procs. I get 2 squirrel bits. Our recipe requires 2 squirrel bits for every stew. So that's one stew, if you will, that I now have. Another location staying at White Springs is to spawn at the train station and head towards the main gate as you enter here. And then just hang a left. And as you pop up over this hill, start vatsing. There's one. He's not alone, by the way. There's the other. So I'm going to take them here one by one. Nope, just one there. Hey, that one procced. So I'm up to 5 squirrel bits so far on this run, and you're not a squirrel. finally, right here on the map, exactly where I am, I'm heading towards that ridge area to my left. I'm just below top of the world. You can make your way across there. I found a spot with 3 squirrelies. So, just kind of walk over here as I do. You can already see the second one on your left, no doubt. So there's 1 squirrely. There's 2 squirrelies. So, what's that? 6, 8, and there's the other one. 10 squirrels. That's 5, guys. That's 5 tasty stews right there. And if you want more stew, you can just reload the server. I mean, it can be handy if you have Fallout first. You can just jump over to your private server. They should all still be there. And when you jump back to public, then, provided you've jumped into a new server, they should be there again. If you go to any of these 3 places and there's no squirrelies there for you, it means that someone has recently enough killed them. I have done this repeatedly, over and over and over and over, to verify its reliability. It's reliable. So this is what the potato plant looks like. As I said, I have them growing at my camp. What you might want to do when you're picking these is put on Green Thumb. Green Thumb is one of the perk cards that will allow you to harvest twice from any flora that you're harvesting. Now, where you'll find these, nice, easy, accessible location is here at Arnhold Homestead. So we're going to fast travel there real quick. As soon as you get in, just head south. So directly south. There's going to be some doggos around here. They're low level, level 3, level 4, so on and so forth. You can pop them nice and quick. They will not be a problem at all. When we get to our destination, it's going to be full of annoying flies and mosquito type things. Again, they're low level, so there's nothing really to worry about here if you are a low level. Oh, we found some salt. Oh, this is going great. And cranberry relish. That's all right. That's not great. It's all right, though. All right, so we keep heading south, like I said, and we're heading down into this field. Now, funny enough, this field is full of cranberries. So if you're a herbivore, this is where we'll be heading in my other video. All paths lead to the same place, I guess. These are these annoying, I'm going to call them mosquitoes. I understand that the game calls them blood hatchlings, blood wing hatchlings, whatever. They're mosquitoes as far as I'm concerned because they're annoying. And I associate annoying things with mosquitoes. Rightio. And we're just going to keep heading east once we hit the field. And you'll see these. Oh, man. Someone's picked them. This is my private server. I don't want someone's recycled server. I want my private server. What is this, Bethesda? What is this? These ones look okay. Okay, so there are some here. If you are out and these have been picked, again, if you want them urgently, immediately, just exit, reload the game. Hopefully you'll be in a new server. And if you're in a new server, just go pick them. So, back to the kitchen, guys. Welcome to the kitchen. So, a few things I need to do. The first is I need to get rid of Green Thumb, because if I don't do that, I'm going to forget. And then I want to put on something called Super Duper. Now, Super Duper gives me a chance every time I make one of these tasty stews. It'll give me a 30% chance of getting another one absolutely free. So, I've got to have that on. And let me have a look. I've just got to make some boiled water real quick. Boiled water is easy. Just pick up dirty water from any lake, river, stream, whatever. And boil it. You need 2 dirty water for every boiled water. And now that I have all that, my Tasty Squirrel Stew is available. I can make a few of these. And hopefully Super Duper does proc, so I get a few more. What have we got? I guess I'm been let down by the water. The boiled water is going to be my bottleneck here. I have enough boiled water for 5. And just looking over on the left then, so you can see that the HP it gives is 120. The bonus XP will be 20. That's 20%. It satisfies 40% of your hunger and 15% of your thirst. That's really not bad at all to have around. I'm making them in bulk because I have a refrigerator and I pop them into the refrigerator, and once I fill up my refrigerator, they'll do me for the whole day's gaming session. Possibly be there the next day as well if I'm not on too long. That was super duper procking there. So I got at least one free one. I was going to go out and grab some water, but I thought, you know what? I've installed this sink. It's a clean sink. It's a good sink. I should use this sink. I think maybe I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments. I feel like these are slower to collect water than like a lake, river / stream, whatever. But I think I'm just imagining it. I don't know. Anywho, that gets us 3 more boiled water. So I don't think water's the bottleneck anymore. I could be wrong. I'm too tired to be calculating. It's the problem when you're working nights and trying to do this before bed. Yeah, it's Tato's going to be Tato. I'm going to keep flipping the pronunciation. It's going to be fun. There we go. All right, so I don't even need that many. What do we have? Oh, there's super duper procking again. 10 Tasty Squirrel Stew. That is not bad at all. Each one will last an hour. I dropped something. My apologies. Each one is going to last an hour. And it's persistent even if you die. Unlike the well-rested bonus. So yeah, you can use it. That's 20%, but you should be using it in addition to your other bonuses, right? So if you sleep and get well rested, that's 5%. Now you're up to 25. If you're a part of a team, getting double XP on events or legendary hunting, you've got all that extra XP as well. If you're not specifically targeting events or legendaries, then be on the building team. So you're getting extra intelligence, which is extra XP. Make sure you're doing the Mothman event here at the Enlightenment public event here when it pops up. That's another 5%. You see how this all starts stacking pretty quickly, right? So just that event, sleeping, and this food alone is 30%. If you're on a public team, as I said, let's say building for the bonus intelligence, if you're just going around, that's extra XP that you're getting as well. On top of that, there's a well-rested, or there's a super well-rested bonus, or whatever it's called. I don't know exactly what it's called, but it's from opening those lunchboxes. So if there's someone around doing a lunchbox party, yeah, brilliant, you might get that as well. One final thing to note, if you have 3 charisma, you can pop in inspirational, which is another 15% if you're on a team. And you should always be on a team. Now that there's public teams, as soon as you jump into the game, the first thing you should be doing is joining a team. If you plan on doing events, do events. If you fear to farm legendaries, do legendaries. Otherwise, go on a building team so you always have that additional XP through the additional intelligence points. And suddenly, XP doesn't seem so bad anymore, does it? Yeah, I know the double XP weekend is gone, but I've been doing runs through places like West Tech with all of these equipped, and I've been getting some pretty decent XP out of it that I'm closing in, not quite, from what I was getting on the double XP weekend. But on the double XP weekend, I was using a lot of these buffs anyway, so that's why I'm not close to matching it, but I'm close, guys. I'm close. So that is the Tasty Squirrel Stew. That is the reliable locations that you're going to find squirrels in order to farm the bits. That is where you get the potato plant. That is how you boil water. That is how you cook Tasty Squirrel Stew. And that is how you make the best of a bad situation when they remove your double XP from you. Guys, I hope you found this some bit useful. If you liked the video, please do hit the like button and like the video. While a small act to you, it means the world to the channel. If you're not already subscribed, consider a subscription. Thanks once again, and don't forget to refrigerate your Tasty Squirrel Stews, guys. Take it easy. All the best.